I'm no prophet. I'm not out here saying, "Thus saith the Lord," but I can see the writing on the wall. I believe in my soul we will have another Crusades in my lifetime. Watch this.
Don't take any shit off these people. Just don't. Don't let them intimidate you. Don't let them take over your city and do it free. If it's worthy of getting an assault charge, do it. That's where I'm at. You think I'm going to let a bunch of Somalis push my kids around the ocean front? I'm not. I will absolutely crack their fucking skull open and drag them around the streets lifeless. I'm done with it. So I'm not telling you to go and commit felonies, but I am telling you do not be intimidated by radical Islam in your home country or in your cities. It will not get better with time. So you have to let them know that if they do anything that is outside of the law, you will take the law into your own hands.
Yeah, so this is DJ Shipley.
So, that being said, this gentleman is a Navy SEAL, proud defender of this country. The problem I see within America today is the feminization of men. And the feminization of men has taught them to be docile, to be weak, not meek. Meek means to have strength under control, and I see this a lot in Christian men, specifically. Those that do not have what I'd like to call a lamb-lion switch, like an on-off switch. They only have a lamb switch, know how to be peaceful, docile, weak. They don't know what it means to be meek, having strength under control, for they have no strength because they are taught they need to be passive, they need to let women take charge, and that's a lie from the pit of hell. That's literally going against Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. No, we need to be more like Christ, who is both lion and lamb. Too many times I see my brothers in the faith that only have a lamb switch say, I can never see myself doing harm to another human being. Where is your fighting spirit? Jesus himself flipped the lion switch when need be, called the Pharisees and Sadducees hypocrites, and told them the truth when it was necessary, flipped tables, cracked whips when righteous indignation was necessary. But most of my brothers in the faith, who are catechized in the scriptures and have wisdom, say, blessed are the peacemakers. Would you know what I call my 9mm handgun? Peacemaker. I use it when it is necessary, and only when it is necessary for purposes of self-defense. Because, like in the first round of the Crusades, it was meant as a self-defense. When Muslims came and invaded the Holy Land and prevented Christians from worshipping in their centers of worship. That is happening today. But do we have many Christians today that have the testosterone and have the amount of a lion-lamb switch to be able to defend their homeland and their country and their churches? No. And that's why Muslims are taking over now, because they see how weak men are and they realize that it's free for the taking. So I want to bring this to people's attention. We need to get trained in the ways of our Second Amendment rights. We need to get trained in the ways of properly using our First Amendment rights to dismantle Islam, to learn about their religion, and how it is in complete contradiction with ours, and we need to fight. But I see too many times my brothers and sisters in the faith don't have any fighting spirit, a lion switch. They only have a lamb switch. No, you are not a true believer in Jesus if you do not have the ability to be both a lion and a lamb, like how Jesus is both lion and a lamb. You need to know when to do both responsibly. And with DJ Shipley saying, if I see some evil taking place in front of my eyes, do you think I'm going to let it continue, or am I going to put a stop to it? Isaiah chapter 58 says, if you have the power to stop evil but you don't do it, to you it is sin. James chapter 4 verse 17 says, if you have the power to stop evil, if you know the right thing to do but you don't do it, to you it is sin. So if you see a Muslim assaulting someone, murdering someone, and you stand there and do nothing, to you it is sin. Leviticus chapter 24 verse 12 says, if a man takes any human life, he must be put to death. If I see that, it's over for them. Their life is forfeit. They are murdering, they are assaulting an image bearer of God. Their life is forfeit at that point. If a Muslim rapes a woman, he must be put to death. I'm sorry, it's over. His life is forfeit. He is assaulting. He is violating an image bearer of God. He must be put to death. That's Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 25. I'm sorry, but if you believe that you are a Christian, but you're not willing to carry this out to stop evil when it's right in front of your face, you are useless. Jesus loves you. Make no mistake about that. But you know who else loves you? Satan loves you as well, because you let him do whatever he wants completely unrestricted. You put up no fight against him. And that's why Muslims are taking over, because you put up no resistance against him. Gather your fighting spirit, get trained, get educated in the scriptures, get trained in the ways of self-defense, and actually become a proper lion, lamb Christian, and not just a lamb Christian. Please. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. I thank you for the support, and I hope you all have a blessed day. All glory to my great King, who is both lion and lamb.